Hey y'all. So it is cup of tea here, and as you see what we're talking about, I'm in such a good mood, y'all, because for one, it's like still New Year, new me. I love New Year's. Like I love the concept of resetting. I love the concept of like improving and growing and stuff. So I've been excited about the new year, and also I've been super excited about getting this thing out of my arm. As you can see from the title, I got my Nexplanon removed. This October, I think we have made the 3 years that it was to last for me. I think I've read that some of them last up to 5 years, but I could be wrong with that. First off, hold on, let me give a disclaimer. Let me give a disclaimer. I am not a healthcare professional. I am actually in the mental health field. I'm not like in the whole medical field, OBGYN, none of that. So everything that I say in here, do not like latch on to it. I just want to tell my experience, but definitely consult with your doctor. I hope I'm looking at the right camera. Definitely consult with your doctor if you are going to make any decisions or if you have any serious questions or whatever. But I can just like, tell you guys about my experience. So I'm so happy I got this thing out of me, y'all. I made a video a few months after, maybe it was a couple months after I got it inserted. I think I got it inserted in October of 2019. It was like right after my 25th birthday. And I did give an update of how it affected me, like the side effects. I received every single side effect that doctor told me was possible except for the hair loss. So yeah, I'm so glad to have it out. I wanted to start the new year fresh. I've been on my spiritual journey lately, and so I've been like super mindful of things that I consume. Not only like visually or what I hear, but also like, and not only like eating, but also like what I have inside of my body, which included this foreign object that was just messing up my natural body, my natural anatomy. Like I just needed that out. Yeah, and so another big reason why I was excited, yeah, I've had my locks for a year. Can you believe it? I'm gonna make a video too, hopefully this week, to upload 1 year lock journey update. Yay. I'm so excited about getting it out because y'all, I'm gonna put some pictures in this video. I've always been a chubby girl. That's always been okay with me, but I always told myself I would never get up to 200 pounds. I mean, I was 200 plus. I think I was like 221 when I was pregnant, but I don't count pregnancy weight. I mean, you carrying a whole human. I feel like that weight is not really yours, so I don't really count that. But outside of that, I always said I would never let myself get up to 200 pounds. And I know the pandemic plays a big part in this as well, but I definitely think this birth control had a big influence over my weight gain. Like I said, I'm going to add some pictures. I got of me on my 25th birthday. Mind you, when I turned 25, I was like a few years after, yeah, it was like 2 years since I lost 30 pounds. So after I gave birth to my son, the baby weight fell off, whatever, and then I was 191. And so I went on this health journey, lost 30 pounds, kept it off for about 2 years. I gained about maybe 10, maybe 15 pounds back, but that was okay with me. I was perfectly fine with my size and my size and my weight that I had gained back when I turned 25. And so I was cool with it, and I was birth control free as well. But since I had the birth control, I've definitely gained weight. Like even pre-pandemic, I definitely gained weight. It's been so hard for me to like lose it. And I hate to put all the blame on the birth control because part of me is like, well, I haven't been motivated to lose it. But my cousin said something that made me think a few months ago. Like my cousin has been on her health journey. She's been doing great with it. And we were talking and she was like, well, my friend has birth control and she's been trying to lose it, but the weight has been stubborn. When she got it out, like the weight fell off or whatever. And at first I'm like, well, I barely think my birth control has an influence on my weight gain, but I think it has. So that was another factor in me getting it out, just because, like, y'all. Wait, let me go back. So like I said, I always told myself I would never get to 200 pounds. I would never let myself get to 200 pounds. And before New Year, new me, one of my New Year's resolutions is to get myself healthier, to stay healthier, lose a couple pounds, not a couple, lose a few pounds. And so I started eating better I started my health journey on Sunday. Today's Tuesday. When I weighed in on Sunday, I was 215 pounds. Cue the bumps. Boom, 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 boom. 215 pounds, y'all. When I went to the OBGYN this morning, I was 214. So shout out to that 1 pound. Let's go. But let me tell y'all about how the process went when I first, hold on. Okay, I think it's recorded. Is it recorded? Yep, it's recording. So when I went inside the doctor's office, first off, I am originally from the great state of Mississippi. And if you've seen some of my videos, then you saw that I relocated to Charlotte, North Carolina last year. Maybe I think it was about 6 months ago, 7 months ago. With my fiance and my son. So I had to get a new OBGYN. So shout out to Google for helping me find a great OBGYN. Her name was Dr. Little. She was a Black woman, because Black doctors matter. Great. She was just great. Her and her assistant, and I forgot the assistant's name. I hate that because she was really cool. So I went in there. They did my vitals, blood pressure, family history, all that type of stuff. And y'all, I was like slick hoping, even though I was excited to get this thing out, I was nervous. So I was slick thinking that, I was slick hoping that they would be like, oh, well, today's just a consultation. You have to come back tomorrow or another day to actually get it removed. But no, homegirl said, okay, the doctor be in soon to start the process, and here's your gown, put it on. So I'm like nervous because I didn't watch any videos or anything on how the process went. I did see that it's supposed to take like 5 minutes or less or whatever, but I just was expecting like this big old surgery. I was expecting like this big old surgery or something. I thought it was gonna be blood everywhere, all that type of stuff, but it was actually about 5 minutes. The worst part was the numbing, but just for reference, I've never been the type who's been like afraid of needles, or getting a shot or anything like that. So keep that in mind when I say like the experience wasn't that bad for me. However, the numbing was the part that I could have done without. That part definitely was stinging for a few seconds, but it wasn't like, it wasn't bad enough for me to cry or anything. Usually when I'm getting a shot and some numbing is involved, then I'm like trying to distract myself. I'm not looking, and I'm like until it goes away. So that was a few seconds, and then after that she went straight into cutting me open. And then she was like, you want to see it? When she got done, so she showed me this little thin, little white matchstick looking thing. And I saw what I thought was some fat on it. It was yellow. And I was like, is that fat? And she was like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, see, I'm glad I got this thing out of me. It comes with some fat. It does. That was my confirmation. So yeah, the process was quick. She told me to expect my period to come back. She couldn't tell me when, because of course it's different for everyone, but she was like, it's definitely going to come back and you're going to be very, very fertile. So be prepared. She did give me some bandages, some tape. She taped it instead of stitched it underneath here. And she said that falls off, or she said it'll come off, or I should take it off in a week. And then they put this band-aid on it, or bandage, whatever this is called. And she told me I can take this off tomorrow. So my arm is, I can tell the numbing stuff is wearing out because I'm starting to feel some soreness, but you know, not too bad. What else did she say? She asked me, was I going for another form of birth control? I was like, no. I was like, these side effects are not worth. I just feel like all those side effects, and like I say, watch my previous video on this birth control where I explain it more, because my mental health and my, like, I was like emotionally impacted along with physically impacted. But it's, to me, it's just not worth avoiding a pregnancy. I just don't think it's worth it. So send a check. She is birth control free forever. I'm not excited about not getting about getting the period again, but hey, I'm a woman. That's what comes with being a woman, unfortunately. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited about losing this weight. Like I said, I don't know if I said it already, but I'm gonna insert some pictures of me before Nexplanon and me currently or during the Nexplanon thing process. What else was I gonna say to y'all? Oh yeah, but I'm excited about this process of getting back to me. And I'm getting married soon, so like I wanted to be able to look back on pictures and be like, girl, you looked good when you got married. So yeah. So thank y'all for watching this video. If y'all have any questions about my experience, feel free to comment. Also subscribe, you guys. We are already at 700 subscribers. We are on our way to 1K this year. Do y'all have any New Year goals? Some people think New Year's resolutions is like corny and stuff. I don't think it is. I feel like it's like the perfect time to reset. It's like great vibes. Everyone is just like, most people are full of energy as far as like resetting themselves, growing. I think it's a great thing, a great concept. So let me know if y'all have some New Year goals in the comments. But until then, see you guys next time. Thank y'all for watching. Bye-bye.